Chronological Bible in a Year, Day 240. As we continue in the book of Ezekiel, we see an interesting vision. He describes a man who appears before him, and from the waist down looks like fire, from the waist up like amber. The man grabs his head and takes him to the temple. As they stand there, the man points out all the gates and all of these things. And at each of these instances, Ezekiel looks and sees idolatry filling the house of God. As we read Kings and Samuel, we saw the false idols placed in the temple. We saw actual idol worship practiced in what Solomon had built to be a place of divine dedication. And it'd be really easy for us to just look again at this time and focus on the evil acts of these people. But through New Testament eyes, as I read this, I think of the idea that we ourselves are a new temple. The Spirit of God dwells within us. And as the idolatry in this temple is highlighted, I think about the idolatry in our own hearts. What idols am I worshiping? What terrible acts am I committing in and with this temple? At the end of chapter 8, the man says to Ezekiel, "Do you see this, son of man? Is it not enough for the house of Judah to commit the detestable acts they're doing here? But they must also fill the land with violence and repeatedly anger me, even putting the branch to their nose. Therefore I will respond with wrath. I will not show pity or spare them. Though they call loudly in my hearing, I will not listen to them." Note the distinction. He's not saying they call to me, but rather they call loudly in my presence. I hear their calls, but they're not directed the right direction. But he also mentions, along with this idolatry, their actions are filling the land with violence. As I look at how many Christians and so-called Christians act today, how much disunity and just cruelty do we see being spread by our own hypocrisy? Now, Christianity practiced rightly is a glorious, marvelous practice. A great true religion, the only true religion, I would argue. But in our hypocrisy, in our idolatry, we take what God made glorious and we destroy it. So how too might we need to cleanse our temples? What habits, what sins, what things am I doing that I need to eradicate from my life? Let's take time today and confess before God. May we ask him to come purify our temple, flip the tables the way Jesus had to. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next in the book of Ezekiel. But until then, God bless.